Hi, and welcome to this week's video feature from the Office of Instructional Technology. This week's video is all about Google Chrome. And for those of you who don't know, Google Chrome is a web browser like Internet Explorer and Mozilla Firefox. However, Google Chrome's simplicity, speed, and the web store can greatly improve your online experience. Now I'll go to the very basics of using Google Chrome as your browser, and then I'll gradually get into the features that make this browser really stand out. The default page upon starting Google Chrome is generally google.com, although sometimes it'll be a panel of websites that you can quickly access upon startup, but we'll get to that later. Google Chrome's design is simple and straightforward, and on the very top left you have your tabs. You can open a new one by clicking this rectangle, and then you can close out of it by clicking this X. Next you have your refresh button, your back button, and your go forward button, and you also have your home button. And then you have your web address bar where you can type in anything you want, such as a web address or even a Google search, and it'll quickly Google something for you. Now let's go back to that home button and see what it does. If you click on it, it takes you to this page where you can see all these panels. And these panels come from your web browser's history, and these are the sites that are most viewed in that history. The gray rectangle above is used for bookmarks. This can be used to ensure that it is on this page so that you can access a site you may need quickly but not use on a regular enough basis for it to be one of the panels below. To create a bookmark, all you do is you go to the website, go over to the star on the right, and you click on it, and then you hit done. And then to tell it it's a bookmark, the star will be yellow. But to show you that it worked, let's go back to the home page, and there you can see that you have created a bookmark. Beneath the bookmark bar on the far right, you might be seeing not signed into Chrome. You're missing out. Sign in with a link to click on sign in. This is a feature that allows you to sign in using a Gmail account, which is an email account ran by Google that is free of charge. Signing in this way gives you access to the way you have your browser set up from any computer. This includes history, bookmarks, and any other setting that you have tied in with your account. To sign in from any website, you click on the wrench and you scroll down to sign into Chrome. Before I sign in, I'd like to go over what you can do with the wrench. Essentially, this is the options of Google Chrome. As you can see, you can zoom, edit, go to history and download, different tools, print, find, save page as, and a bunch of different options. For this section, I'll be logged into my Gmail account so that you can see how it would work if you had your own account. When you sign in, it brings you back to this page. Now that we're logged in and at this page, we can get into some of the really neat features of Google Chrome. The best part of Google Chrome would have to be the web store, and you can access it from this page by either clicking on Chrome Web Store, or you can come over to this arrow to the right, click on it, and it will slide you over. From here, you can see Chrome Web Store or any other apps that you have connected to your account. Now let's go into the Chrome Web Store. Now that we're in the web store, I'd like to explain 3 different things that you can get in the web store. There's apps, which is the main function of the Chrome Web Store. You also have extensions, and then you have themes. Apps are exactly what they sound like, and they are standalone applications that run in your web browser. They have much more interactive user interfaces, but they aren't installed onto your desktop, which makes them a lot easier to use. Now there's a ton of different types of apps, but a few examples would be games, graphing or scientific calculators, or even an interactive periodic table. Now extensions are used to enhance your web browsing experience, and instead of being standalone, they work across almost all websites. They usually have no user or very little user interfaces, and an example of a useful extension would be Zoomy, which is an extension that allows you to have the zoom percentage saved for certain websites. Now themes are just a way to customize your web browser, and to do so, you click on themes, you scroll down and pick whichever one you want. Let's go to Buy Google, and then let's go with Late Night, and choose theme. Click Add, and then as soon as it gets done loading, which it did quickly, you can see that the background is a little bit different. To go back to the theme that you want, you have to go to Choose Theme again, which you can do so through here, click Choose, and go back to Add, and as soon as it's done loading, it goes right back to what it was. Now downloading an app is very similar to getting a theme. What you do is you click on the section that you want, and then you can scroll through here, and to see what an app is like, you can scroll over and you'll get a small description. To get an even further detailed description, click on it, and then this will pop up, and you can see Overview, Details, Review, and Related. And then to add, you simply click Add to Chrome, then you click Add, and then as it's loading, it'll pop up to this screen when it is done. Now to get to the extensions, you go back into the Chrome Web Store, and on this left-hand column, you go back to Extensions. Now just like an app, you click the section that you want, you scroll over what you think you might want, you read the small description, click on it again to get a more detailed description, and then you click Add to Chrome. When you add to Chrome, it pops up the extension over here so that you can use those extensions from any website that you are at. Thank you for watching this week's video feature by the Office of Instructional Technology. Hopefully the information can help you better use technology in and out of the classroom.